What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. And if you're here for the tarot card interpretation. It's all about number 17 today, the star card. And this card is a yes card for me. But first of all, why are you not subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. Because if you've been watching these long enough, you know that I'm doing a whole series. I'm going through the major arcana, then I will go through the court cards, which is the kings, queens, pages and whatever. And then I move on to the suits. And I'm actually at number 17. So I've been 18 weeks doing this. But I don't know if you know, there is an actual worksheet that goes with it. And it's a basic version. It just gives an introduction and general information about the card. But you can obtain that from my Patreon. And it's totally free. And it's open to the public. All you need to do is subscribe to my channel on Patreon. Just like you would subscribe to YouTube. It's totally free. Obviously, the extended to this where you get everything, including the actual finance, love, health, and what else is there? Spirituality, romance. You get that explanation for the card as well as the reversals in all of those subjects. Did I mention finance? Yeah, but that's an extended. And then obviously for the price of a cup of tea every month, you get all the extras and the extendeds to whatever I do. Okay, so you know it's not a easy hard thing to do. Just come and subscribe, just like you would YouTube, and then decide whether you want to go any further than that. So anyway, let's get on with this card, shall we? And shut up, Val. So yes, the star card. This is one of my favourite cards. I believe it's actually Aquarius, isn't it? Yes, and it's all about the healing. This card, it's all about hope, optimism, what you'd want, your dreams. Do you know, it could be about healing situations like relationships, partnerships, whatever. It's also the card about healing after illness. But I think most people use this in the relationship sense. But yeah, it's just about optimism, wishing on a star, hoping and dreaming that your things are coming to fruition. And for me, like I said, it's the yes card. And I don't know if I explained to you, but I not only showed this one, the original card, but I go through different decks to see. So I've got 3 other decks here today to see what the actual star card looks like in other decks, even though they are all Rider-Waite today. So they're completely different. And then what I'll do is read you a textbook explanation of these cards. So this is the Rider-Waite, obviously. This is the one that everybody knows, don't they? But I've got here this beautiful card. And this one is from, what's it called? The Chakra Wisdom Tarot. And if you look at this card, it's got a green border, and because it's about the chakras, and you know what the green border is all about, it's about the heart chakra. Certainly, you see, and it's got a heart shape there as well, just to confirm the situation. But this is what this one looks like. It's like healing. It's more about the romance side, isn't it? It looks very romantic in this card, doesn't it? But let's move on from that one. So we've got, what card have we got next? We've got the Tarot of the Divine, and this is the star card here. It's like somebody seriously is wishing on a star here, isn't it? Look at this. This is an interesting one. She's got like, is it a baby sheep or a lamb in her hand? It looks like, it could even be a goat. I'm not sure. But it's almost like this person is looking up to heaven and asking for some kind of help, some dream, some reciprocity. It's like she's almost nursing this animal back to good health. I mean, this is more talking about the health than anything else in this card, isn't it? Or hope and optimism. I don't know. You take it how you want to take it. But you notice the big bright star and then the other stars around it, as opposed to this one where it's got a star. It's got stars, but it's just in a heart shape. So I've got one more just for comparison's sake. This is going to be a very short one because this one is just a yes card and there's not a lot you can say. I mean, when you see the card in a spread, and I might even introduce that one day, different spreads, so you can see what different spreads do. But do you know what? it's just not one of those cards that it needs a whole load of explanation, really. When you see it, you know it's about healing. It's about wishing on the star. It's about hoping and dreaming. It's about optimism. And that's about it. So the last one is from, and this is an oldie but a goodie. Okay, and sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, so please forgive me. This is from the Fairy Tarot cards, and this one is slightly different because look, it gives you some explanation in this one as well, and it's a fairy, isn't it? But there's a lot of gold dust everywhere. There's a lot of fairy dust, and it says, "Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times." So sometimes it depends on the deck. You should always read what it says through the guidebooks that come with these cards, because they do give different explanations and give you different insights. So this is actually giving a different insight than what I would have thought. Do you know what I mean? But you can go by what's been said on that card and what the feeling is in that card. So I'm going to read. I'm not going to deter you too long, but I'm going to read the text version of this just to give you a rounded out view and not just my opinion. Okay? So let's have a look. So the star card. This star is the card of hope. It brings a sense of optimism and tells us to have faith, safe in the knowledge that better times are ahead of us. The star can bring healing after illness. Its beautiful aspect means it is always a welcome sight in any situation. It provides faith and tells us to have belief in ourselves. Our plans show promise. Success is obtained by the light of the star. In relationships, it could show the healing of rifts, harmonious living conditions, and hope for the future. A new relationship aspect with this card would tend to show shared harmony and good fortune. For those who have been hurt in love, the star provides the confidence to leave the past behind and find love again, knowing that better things are desired. Do you see what I mean? It's very optimistic, very promising, very positive. It's a yes card for me. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you really want to get into tarot, I've got all the worksheets. I've started from zero and you have access to all of these. Just come and subscribe to my channel just like you would subscribe to YouTube. It's free. It's not, it's free if you want to subscribe, because I do. Like I said, I always say this, Patreon gets everything first. And even as a subscriber, you'll probably see some of the videos first. Obviously, you might not see the extras because those are people that are actually subscribed in the sense that they've joined one of the tiers. But you can just come along and subscribe. So bear that in mind, okay? So until next time, where we go to number 18. And what is number 18, pray tell? Let's find out quickly, shall we? It is the moon card. Now, that is an interesting card. Anyway, so till next time.